I received a Helpmann grant in 2010. Through the Helpmann grant, Kirsty Stark and I were able to start a production company called Epic Films.
I got the Helpmann grant at the end of last year. I was awarded $5,000 with 3 other actors, and we've created a development show for senior school students discussing issues of social and mental health.
The Helpmann grants has really helped me establish myself as a choreographer because they provide that sort of early support. And working with Choreolab as well, which provides a platform, the Helpmann grant allows you to get in mentors and more experienced people to work with you.
Well, the Helpmann Academy with their grant enabled me to go over to Poland in 2010 and perform in an international festival of jazz musicians, which was fantastic because I got to meet some of the world's most incredible musicians.
I think that for us the reason it was so great is because our course is very much geared toward theatre and events and live production. And there are a few of us in our course that are very much interested in film. So for us it was really great because it gave us the opportunity to go outside of what we're learning at school.
I used that money to fund an overseas trip to audition for prospective schools for postgraduate degrees. From that experience I gained entrance into several schools. My final decision, I decided to go to Yale University.
There were 4 of us from Adelaide as Adelaide artists who asked for a little bit of money from Helpmann. We wanted to do a group exhibition in Darwin, so we asked the Helpmann for a bit of support and they gave it to us, which meant that we could go up there, do the project properly, and it was very successful.
What we wanted to do was put together a showcase. There was 13 people in my acting class and everyone did either a monologue or a scene and the singers sang, and what we wanted to do was put the showcase together and then take it to Melbourne and Sydney.
Receiving grants from Helpmann allowed us to establish 5.1 as a company and has allowed us to continue making work. So the 3 grants that we got each went to a show, Some of the Hero, The Underroom and The Share.
With the Epic Films project, I was able to get a mentor called Ernie Clark, ACS, and he was able to help me with all the difficulties of shooting on film.
The thing with a grant and with a Helpmann grant is people have the drive and the passion and the creativity, and they have everything they need except for the finances. This grant, it's a gift. It's not just a gift of money, it's a gift of an opportunity.
The Helpmann Academy are fantastic because they enable us artists who are struggling to have the finance to be able to meet the engagements and the invitations that we have all over the world and really get our product and our art and our creativity out there.
There are so many talented, amazing young artists coming out in Adelaide. It's just a matter of getting the funds to be able to advance and actually make a viable career out of what we're good at and what we love to do.
This money makes a lot of things possible. It makes actors like ourselves able to create work. There's a lot of cost that goes into creating work, so it really just helps fund some work, and through that comes the experience.
Institutions like the Helpmann Academy who give young artists, young promising artists, the opportunity to get the experience that they need and just get that step ahead.
Receiving a Helpmann grant really gives creative people an opportunity to do something they wouldn't usually get the opportunity to do. Like for me, it was shooting on 16mm film, which, you know, without the Helpmann grant I would not have been able to do.
Students and artists can continue to benefit from Helpmann support now, because getting that little extra boost of cash is what helps them produce exhibitions and artwork to the best of their abilities.
And for a lot of people the Helpmann grant is the first grant they write, so the staff at Helpmann are really helpful in taking you through that process.
The staff at Helpmann Academy are fantastic. They just drop everything as soon as you walk in and want to help you out in whatever way.
They were absolutely lovely and supportive in every way. Alison, Pam and Chris individually have all helped in such tremendous ways.
For me personally, the support that I've received from the Helpmann Academy has, at each point, allowed me to grow as an artist and to have more experience than what I would have otherwise without that support. So it's really invaluable.
Honestly, wouldn't have been able to do this project at all without the support of the Helpmann Academy.
I don't think that early works in theatre and art would be around if we hadn't received the Helpmann grant, which allowed us to learn more about how to put work on.
Without that grant, we wouldn't have been able to put that show on.
One of the greatest lessons that we learnt working with all of those people in the industry was that you have to take absolutely every single opportunity that you can and really make sure that you network with everybody that you meet in the industry.
Another day and then another blue